MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Cleveland Indians. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What's your take on him, Dan?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 6 tries. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sinker changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Neil Walker goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Just underway here in Cleveland. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Luplow ranging back at the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Stepping in now, number 47, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Progressive Field. It's now 1-0 Miami. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Striding in for the Indians, number 35, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is the right fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So striding in, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Santana just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Batting fourth.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One and one the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Jose Ramirez would be next. The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians pick up one thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
In is Curtis Granderson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 6. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Now at the plate, number 1. He readies for his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
High strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Second and third here, one man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The third baseman, Jose.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rojas into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, here's a defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Low.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls. The 3-0 pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Walker on at first, nobody out. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Coming to the plate now, number 47. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
1 out and a runner on third. Soft liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he misses again. Ball 3. Curtis Granderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. the 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way, and this will be fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Lindor, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, and the Tribe have made this a 3-2 score now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, number 35, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's Carlos Santana now as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Comes set. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll get back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Lewis Brinson. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounded to third. Ramirez is there. Kipnis. Throw to Santana. The double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off,
striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto Perez.
Standing in, Roberto Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Ready with the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball. Number 35 will be next. Full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball four right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The batter, number 35.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Striding into the box, number 35. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The next 0-2 misses inside off the plate.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
He'll try again. 1-2. 2-2. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. Seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Wei-Yin Chen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chen into the windup. 1-0 on its way. Ball 2 now. Career numbers against Chen. He's 1 for 3. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now the 0-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. Puig ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they open it up to 8-3.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite
hitter.
carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Neil Walker, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
One away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Garrett Cooper.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike. Cooper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike. Ripped down the first base line. Santana's got it, and he will take this to the bag himself. A great play there that certainly saved a run as they get out of the inning unscathed. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jordan Luplow. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brinson ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter,
wow, when you're
22.
swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. Career numbers against Chen. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The catcher,
anytime a
55.
pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. And there's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
This is flared out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Luplow at third with 2 away. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping up to the plate, number 35. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. So stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Curtis Granderson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, number 1. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. The second for 1 to Santana to get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Lewis Brinson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Carlos Santana for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here. Line drive to left. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys,
The
this
right
would be
fielder,
a
number
good week.
66.
4th hit of the
Yasiel.
game. And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. Flips it behind his back. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Indians 8 and the Marlins 3. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Heading out toward shallow right. Puig is there. And that retires the side. Miami down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Ready for another shot now. Jordan Luplow. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The left fielder, Jordan.
Now the pitch.
Luplow.
In there, no balls and a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Popped straight up. Anderson trying to get there, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chen into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work. And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Francisco Lindor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brinson going back to the track. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Francisco Lindor. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Fouled away. To center field. Brinson will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Ready now for the Marlins. Garrett Cooper, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Cooper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready now, number 47. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Three and 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Softly hit here to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins.
Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still way back. It's 9-3. In now for Cleveland, number 35, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Fielder, number 35.
Now here's the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 and 2.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice
First
execution
base
by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jose Arena enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
62, Jose Urena.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. None out, runners at first and second. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. From the stretch. And he lays off for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. In the dirt. And the throw is behind him at third as this gets away. And now a run comes across.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll pitch.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 11 and the Marlins 3. Oliver Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Up next from Miami, Curtis Granderson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez, just 3 for 14. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Perez, 37 years old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, number 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The look by Perez. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball foul down the left side. Granderson, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. The 3-1. 2 is now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Miami down to their last strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Cleveland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Corey Kluber is the winning pitcher of record. Caleb Smith allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. No errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you. Drive home safely.